All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Heavenly Delusion, episode 5. All right, last
Leave.
episode we had ourselves a terrifying realization of how controlled the facility was by this intelligence.
Yep.
And, it
isn't safe.
It isn't safe.
Get out.
Get out. Yeah. Now, this is something that is clearly being instigated by the intelligence, regardless of whether or not it's doing this to actually just help the kids or to instigate violence by which then everyone kills each other in the facility.
Right.
We shall see. We shall see. But that's where we're at. That's kind of the recent revelation is how little the machine does control things, but also in which ways it very much does control things.
Yeah, still subservient to the humans for now, but it does a whole lot here.
Yeah, it's smarter than any of them and is thus able to have them running around in circles. And they don't necessarily know more than just, well, yeah, it could do that, but it's not. This is just ways in which the kids are just learning things, you know?
Exactly.
The natural process of this whole test.
That's right.
And yet, no, there are very much things that the kids shouldn't know about.
And pictures that they shouldn't have.
Yeah.
But they also don't now, so where did those go? And
Yeah. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Yep. Nice. Had a feeling. We run the video game sector here.
Yeah, this is our turf.
Bruh, really? Oh, music's building up.
Oh!
Damn! Yep, and then, yep. Saw that coming. Ow! Oh no!
He wears it well. Wait. Oh.
Yep. The triple twist. There's also a group of them and one of you, so. Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, and it actually broke. It didn't just pop out.
Yep. Oh. No, he thought it would grow back.
Oh, sure.
Interesting, yeah. It's happened before, maybe.
Although it could just be an education issue, right? Where he thinks
I don't know. Why would they think it would grow back at all, dude? Like,
well, if he had baby teeth and then they grew back, right?
I still.
But yeah, no.
Still difference between a tooth breaking and a baby tooth falling out. It's not the same thing. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, let's get some backstory with you.
Well,
okay.
Wow.
That's probably where he learned to fight.
Already ahead of you. It's good fire fuel. Sure.
It's fair.
That's not what.
Yeah, not what I meant.
Not what I meant. Yep. Still looking for him. Oh, another group. An older rumor then, okay. Oh.
Okay, makes sense.
So how did he know about them? Just like that. Yeah, there you go. So that could be the facility, potentially. Maybe. If there are concurrent storylines.
Right. I could also totally see that just being like a thing that regular people would try and do.
Pragmatic. Yep.
Yep.
All the different cables and types of chargers, yep. Yeah, they have a professional relationship, but they're not actually like family or anything.
Right, but at the same time, they're both very young, so...
Uh-oh. That's a problem.
Forced entry, or did he just leave?
He wouldn't leave the door open, though. Oh, shit. He had to run. He didn't take anything.
Yeah.
Someone came in trying to get him, and he had to book it out the window. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, shit.
And you've been out for a while. Who knows how long it's been.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he hid. He hid. Okay. Oh. Oh, wait. He was masturbating! Ah! So why'd you leave? You scared. Yeah, scared them, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Oh. God, their awkward relationship is so good. I love it. Pat to pat. Right.
Yeah, imagine he's trying to masturbate and then she starts screaming out his name.
Yeah. So no, we don't know about the timeline with regards to this whole thing here. And yeah, that fucking thing. Alright, well this gets discovered.
But the camera footage shows nothing.
Yeah. So they won't know from how long ago, like how long it's been there, you know?
Or which kid it was or anything. He's gonna check the print just to see if it was one of their kinds of shoes.
Uh-huh. What? And he's the one dying? Yeah.
What a way to find out.
Shit.
Oh. Wait, what?
Only two. Yeah, suicide. Shit.
We are getting a lot of name drops.
Alright. Maps are hella useful. God. Oh.
Oh.
From what?
Yeah.
Just in general? Another group, I guess.
Yep. A whole lot of proper nouns this episode. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you want us to bodyguard you or not?
Oh. Here we go.
Okay.
Is a piece of, yep, of the monster. Oh! What the hell? Don't eat it. Indestructible. Yeah. Just some rando, like,
yeah.
And he had a big cell.
I love that as a way to get information to the party, though.
Yep.
Gonna show her the footprint.
We just talked about immortality.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Nope. Fuck that. Nope.
Alright. The machines figured out how to reproduce. Yep. And they're just husks. You know. They're seed casings for the fetuses.
Oh shit, y'all.
Oh boy.
There's a little nasty pill bug looking growth thing that's coming out of the fragments of the remnants of
I'm gonna just say it
Taro here. That's some nasty shit.
The AI figured out how to reproduce. It's like, all right,
or it's
like
the
freely
form things.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
Like, all right, this is separate from what the humans are doing.
Did this cause the illness potentially?
I think so. I think
but
the
wouldn't
illness.
they have noticed it if it was like?
I mean,
very
maybe
small.
Like, I think runs the tests.
True.
You know, right?
True.
Like.
Yeah, that's a very good point.
Like, and it's
but it'd
just
be like X-ray. Oh yeah, just don't show it on the X-ray. But
yeah.
Shit. Yeah. There's no way they could know.
They're fucked.
They literally have to only trust their eyes. Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is all fucked.
Like, and I love the idea. I do think that the sickness is what caused, or this caused the sickness, you know?
Right.
And it's just there's another life form living inside you.
Sapping your
exactly.
life
Right.
away,
Right. Now it's, you're its cocoon.
Right. The reason why I thought that there's a possibility that it wouldn't be that, because it's the kind of thing where there's still doctors where they're able to then diagnose things, as they visually see what's going on. If they see like necrosis and stuff going on the skin,
they see symptoms and all that stuff, and it's like, what is this?
Right, they're eventually going to have to do surgery, cut him open, or do something.
Sure.
But I guess, like, you're right. If the facility is entirely run by the AI, then if they do an X-ray, a scan, or something,
right, you're not going to do an exploratory surgery, right?
Right. They would have to wait for a diagnosis, and the diagnosis would come from the machine, which the machine
and then
has
also
an inherent interest in not giving them the correct diagnosis.
And if they're wanting to make sure that they can hopefully save this person, it might be a point where it's like, okay, they're too weak now to actually do some kind of surgery.
Sure.
If they did think an exploratory surgery would be good, but even then,
but no.
If the tests aren't showing anything,
this is the first time that this has happened. So there we go.
Right, and what I love about this so much is that now we have another angle of ways in which one of the groups of people that have been introduced in the story that's not our protagonists on either side of things are then going to get new information to then try and, they'll basically become protagonists in their own
understanding of the story will change.
Yeah, because now this might be the clue where they realize, like, why didn't this show up on any of our equipment? Right? And then they start to doubt the AI, or they're like, okay, now we need to do different things. If this was inside, then if another person gets this kind of sickness, then we need to try and deal with it that way.
Or they assume that the machine is always giving them correct info, so it's this is something invasive that came later, or this is something that we're just going to have to,
for some reason, it is able to, adapt or something so that it doesn't show up on the machines, right? If they think that the machines are just fine,
regardless of what it is. But that element of where it's we can't trust exactly what we're already assume, what we've already assumed to be true, and thus their understanding of the story will change in the world. That's cool, because then that exposition has to be given to us, the audience, as they figure it out. And cool, like you're saying, having the protagonists learn things is one thing, because they will, by their very nature, be put up against conflicts and struggles that force them to adapt. But if you don't have protagonists, if you have side characters that have to deal with that stuff, they'll end up tangentially revealing things like the Day of Fate, whatever the fuck that means.
Right,
they'll end up talking about other things that everyone knows to be what it is. They don't need to exposit about it. They'll just tangentially just say it, and we'll be able to be like, all right.
And one of the other reasons why I love this, so one of my favorite things to have in stories is not when there's like a bunch of like different parties and things like that, but specifically when you go into the antagonists and then you have the antagonists be pitted against each other.
Right.
This seems like it could be that, but the thing is that we don't actually know if the people running the facility are the people that we should be worried about, or if it's the AI, because the AI is saying that, right, like who's the bad ones, right? But they're, how is this going to go?
We also know that the creatures aren't necessarily the bad ones either. They could just be someone's kid,
Right, and
finding a way to connect with them, because we now know that transplanting parts of monsters
is apparently
onto people is a thing that is being rumored about here and stuff, and that ties in rather nicely with this whole mystery doctor that was in the story there earlier. And now we've got this whole thing of tying this in with people being abducted, and it's all spiderwebbing out, and it's all coalescing back towards something in the middle here, and we're not sure if it's the facility, because the facility could be from the way in the past, or it could be from in the future.
Yeah, right. They literally brought up the potential like time difference, thing in here too. So we really don't have no clue what's going on. But the fact that the people that are doing the biological experiments where they have the faceless babies in the pods, they freak out because they see some biological thing that they don't understand. That's so much more interesting than if like this were to happen like on the outside and somebody's like, "What's this thing?"
And they go, it's gross.
Oh my God, right?
That'd still walk away.
That'd still be all kinds of interesting to me as a viewer. But the fact that it's these people who are already doing the experiments
with
and they're
the weird shit.
With the weird shit, and they're like, what? What?
Exactly. So good mystery stuff. We'll see how that gets developed here. I really liked this also really sweet moment with Kiriko and Maru having this bit of, freaking out. Where'd he go?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Are we a family? I'm just a bodyguard, but I care about him. I'm proud of him. These feelings, and then he's actually just jerking it to a magazine in the other room, and then it's hey, I'm sorry, your whole thing about talking about my backstory and stuff, and then it's the I was trying to see if there was some way that we could relate with this, and I didn't see how much this meant to you, so sorry about this. Wait, I feel something hard. I'm sorry.
Right.
I love how awkward they are.
They're so absolutely adorable. But like, imagine you're a young person. You're like, okay, this person that I've been crushing on left, and I haven't like how did he find the time to masturbate before this? Like, when they were traveling together, right? Like that sounds like it'd be very difficult to do. So it's like, okay, I got some time. I don't want to do it here just in case they make a mess or whatever. I don't know. Goes to climbs out the window to go over to the to the room next to them.
This is some DBZA, right? Krillin is in the cave kind of shit. And it's just like, oh my god, it's everywhere.
Well, but then while he's having a great time, then all of a sudden, oh my god,
where are you? As he's zipping himself up. There's all these little details also in the animation as well, that when they have their little kind of dorky faces of panic or fear or what have you, it makes it really fun and engaging. But then it's also in so much that we have kind of this meta realm of safety that we've put over these main two characters, when there really exists no reason in the plot for that to be the case.
And I think a great example of that is the whole bit with the gang, right? 8 people that are much bigger than this kid, right, are like, we're going to beat the shit out of you, right?
And he's just like,
and he kicks all their asses, right? Nah, I kick all your asses. I was really like, okay, we need some sort of explanation for that. We did get one, and I'm glad that we got it in the same episode.
He knows how to fight.
But the explanation is just, he was in a gang too, right?
But we know he's got something.
Sure, because he was trained by the person who knew about that he could theoretically do this.
He has latent psychic abilities of some kind.
Sure.
Which is probably tied to the facility.
Oh,
so
sure,
there's also some ways in which he could just be built different in terms of being a human.
Which would make a lot of sense, because normally, okay, yes, suspend disbelief and all that stuff for the sake of fiction, right?
Sure.
We've got this story with, young adult characters, right? It wouldn't be as exciting if one random bigger person comes along and just kills them, right? Exactly.
That literally could happen at any point in the story, just to emphasize how, survival of the fittest this world is.
Because size makes a big difference when you're fighting, right?
And really so then, does.
But no, it's didn't you wonder why this, this small kid was able to beat up, people that were so much bigger than them? Yep. It's actually because they're superhuman. Oh,
there you go.
Why did I not think of that immediately, right?
He couldn't just roll this rock. He could yeet it and throw it 30
way over
feet.
there, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep.
But yeah, we've got a new location potentially to search out for Heaven. It's one that could be connected to the Doctor, theoretically. Yep. It's got some more lore information here. The pieces of the monster, the fish with hands and all that, dissolved in the water. And, that's a curious thing there. But we also have a suicide from one of the kids in the facility.
Yes. And while it's possible that there was an overhang or whatever, and Yeah,
but they were floating horror girl style.
Yeah, it very much seemed like they were just floating there.
Yeah. So
which is a whole other kind of crazy, because okay, if you have psychic powers, sure, you could kill yourself very easily, right?
Right.
But the idea that even after the person's dead, they're still floating in the air,
that doesn't mean suicide in my mind.
That
means someone else who's psychic killed them. And we do have someone who looks like Mob Psycho, who has some things about him that...
And someone of the kids who specifically remembered this whole incident, because that was one of the things that I thought was kind of interesting, right? Okay, you have a kid who committed suicide, right? You have one specific kid, one of the older ones, who remembers this and was traumatized by it because they found them.
Yeah.
Of course, that would traumatize them, right?
Yeah.
But with the different ages that you have of these kids here, there is the possibility that they are not all from the same generation of whatever these experiments are.
Sure.
Right? Especially with how different the effects of the experimentation are so far from what we've seen on the kids, with them having different abilities from each other. And, things like that. Right? Yeah. So that could be a whole other angle of things that they're going to get into. But Like, this episode gave us so much stuff, and yet we don't actually know what to do with any of it.
Most of it is completely new info to be set up for later things.
Right. Like, we even had the doctor find the footprint, get very, startled by it and worried. But then, oh no, something more important comes up, and it's not even followed up on it because it's well, okay, sure, but we have this cremated body that's got a thing that was inside it, apparently, that we didn't know about.
Yeah, the intelligence is moving too fast for them. I don't think they're going to be able to stop this in time, and then it's going to be full, all out, just blood, violence, and death.
Yep.
But we also don't know entirely what this shit is around the little pill bug thing.
I think that's the ashes.
Well, no, it's wet.
I think that's just like silt, like just full powder. So and then like the crumbled bits are like bits that haven't fully turned to dust.
Okay. So basically, this was like the pan that the body was laid in.
Put into the oven. And when they were going to collect the ashes into the container that the dude had, there's a thing in here that's completely untouched.
Okay. Yeah.
But
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
Yep.
I am not. Nope.
And yet, I'm so excited to find out what that thing is. Like, imagine if it wasn't something that the AI, caused and made happen.
It's some mixture of the humans having some kind of experimentation done to them genetically, but then
that they don't fully understand or something,
fused with the fucked up baby things, and then it's the AI being like, "I'm just testing things out."
Yeah,
I have no idea what it is.
Right, like I love the idea of it being something where it's like you think the AI and the staff are going to be pitted against each other, and then it's actually
they create something else. And they're like, that's the real problem.
Yeah, exactly. Right, like let's add another angle of potential antagonists or people to worry about or whatever, in addition to the two separate groups of kids.
Yeah, whatever it is. We know that the story is setting up a potential reveal for what the collapse actually was by giving us the kids talking about theories.
Right.
Which means that at some point, not soon necessarily, but relatively soon in a meta sense, we as the viewers are going to realize why those theories were the ones that kind of came about, as opposed to any other theories. So... Interesting stuff, but y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out my Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play on Twitch, and if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.